What are we talking about? Wait, what are you talking about? Let's just talk.
Okay.
There's a fucking election and all that shit. There was so much that happened.
I'm about ready to end it all.
Why?
You know.
Whoa! Hello?
Messy. MessyPod with Mac and Mike. MessyPod with Mac and Mike. MessyPod with Mac and Mike. MessyPod all the time. MessyPod with Mac and Mike. MessyPod with Mac and Mike.
Welcome to Messy. First things first. Let's just get. We don't want to get super political in this podcast episode, but we got to talk about it for a second. So
let's just say yay. Yay.
So I'm just gonna say, bitch. All we can do is hope no fuckery happens afterwards. Because they're trying to pull a coup. You literally see it bubbling. It is very weird. It's very weird what's happening.
Isn't it funny how hypocritical everything becomes? Because I remember 4 years ago.
It's extremely hypocritical. Yeah.
Things were being said.
Literally, things are being said that are happening now. But yeah, so thank you guys for voting. That voted. Biggest voter turnout in, I guess, history, I believe.
Yeah.
So
I think both sides got the most votes ever.
Yeah. And so, yeah, thank you guys for voting. I know Facebook unleashed like the biggest register to vote campaign ever in their history. So I think they're to thank too for this.
Really?
Facebook be weird. Facebook be acting different.
Facebook trying to get on good graces with the government.
Yeah, Facebook's been trying. Facebook's trying to.
They're trying to get on good graces. They know we fucked up. They said we under radar. They said we got to fix some shit.
But I'm not going to be surprised if the Trump administration tries to blame Facebook now. You know what I mean? I feel like that's last resort of blaming when it comes to election shit. It's like they blame everything, and then all of a sudden it's Mark Zuckerberg's fault. The Democrats did it, and now the Republicans are going to do it.
The thing is, nothing ever made sense because they were all chanting "stop the vote," but they were never in the lead.
They were saying "stop the vote,"
if we
and then they were
stop the
saying
vote,
"count
we
the
still
vote."
win.
They were chanting both, and they did not know what to do. People were like, what's happening? And now he's suing everybody. I mean, suing and lawsuits are like a normal thing when it comes to the elections. People don't know that. It's just that it's Trump, so it's getting more sensationalized. But lawsuits are a very normal thing that happens in election voting. And also the internet is now prevalent, so now it's more recorded that it's happening, and people are more invested in that political process than actual. But it is a very normal thing in America because Americans be crazy. Americans be crazy. We love lawsuits here. We love a good lawsuit here, girl.
Jeffree Star is handling the whole thing himself.
Like James, over there, like James Charles says, release your inner lawsuit.
Can you imagine if just California became its own place, like its own nation?
That was a thing in Ryan Murphy's show. The politician. There's also a thing people were trying to make, but in Ryan Murphy's show, literally one of the candidates was trying to make California its own country, its own sovereign state. And
I'm really excited about possibly getting back $50,000 in my student loan debt.
Possibly.
Listen, it's only possibly until you suck the right dick to make it a definitely, bitch. I'm over here I've done less but worse.
Bitch, you got a Monica Lewinsky real quick, you know?
Hell yeah. That bitch is
get those loans paid. Come out with a book a few years later. Make billions, bitch.
Can you imagine? Imagine being Monica Lewinsky. I know it was a terrifying time, but if that was me,
I know.
If I got a president impeached, I would walk out the White House icon.
But hey, that woman, all those press talks she did, all those fucking interviews, that fucking book sold millions upon billions. That woman made bank after that scandal. That girl sucked one dick and made billions.
She's smart. That's what you should do. Oh my God.
A businesswoman.
We stand a businesswoman, yes. How are you doing? Your birthday's coming up soon.
Yeah, my birthday's coming up. I'm turning 24. That's so weird.
Old.
I'm turning 19.
Stop.
I'm a young, fresh YouTuber.
I'm 4 years older than you. I'm sitting here in a fucking onesie. Like, don't make me feel bad about myself right now. What are you planning? What are you going to do? What are we going to do? Can we do something?
It's the day before Thanksgiving, so I have no plans. I never do anything for my... we talked about this so many times on this podcast.
I know. I don't care. I don't care. No, because people still give me shit about the fucking Uber thing, so apparently I got to make it up to you. I just want to take you to dinner. Let me take you to a nice dinner. I'll get a COVID test. We'll go somewhere private. I'll come over and make you dinner.
Maybe. Yeah, we can do. Yeah, we can do some dinner shit or
Stand
something.
outside with a fucking boombox.
I'm not expecting to do much. I was just gonna sit here and watch movies, but
that's what we do all the time.
Yeah, another year around the sun, turning 24.
Wow.
24 times around the sun. Me, Mac.
Wow.
I made it. I did it.
When is your actual birthday? When is it? Friday? Saturday?
It's a
Sunday?
Wednesday.
Wednesday. That's what I meant. I know. I said Friday, Saturday, Sunday, but I meant Wednesday. That's what I meant. I'm sorry.
November 24th. Do you know what day my birthday was?
November 24th.
I just said it.
Oh, I didn't hear.
Okay, I didn't hear.
Well, did you see all the festivities this weekend? I know, aside from the election, WeHo was a party. I saw Ariana Grande, Chrissy Teigen, John Legend, and there was a little car parade.
That was kind of crazy.
They said the energy was amazing.
It was kind of crazy. It was cute to see, but it's a weird time for it to happen. You know what I mean? I was kind of conflicted. I was like,
Wow,
looking at those clips. I was like, looking at those clips. I was like, oh, but at the same time,
why, like pandemic? Because everybody out in the street. Well, everybody was, for the most part, they were all in their car. Like, for the most part, they were all in their car. I mean, there were people in the street, but...
Yeah, it was interesting, but it was cute. You know, people are happy, people are excited. Some people are angry. People are screaming conspiracy after conspiracy now.
I'm not dealing with that. I'm not even entertaining that. I'm not even entertaining
I don't even think Nevada finished counting yet. I don't think Nevada has called it. I think Nevada is still counting as we are filming this. Let's literally let's Google.
Can you look? Wait,
let's see.
Nevada. They probably are still counting. What are they counting in Nevada? Crack?
I don't know, bitch. But they were like, when everyone was at like 99%, Nevada was at 87%. Everyone was like, what is happening over there?
There's no reason California shouldn't take the longest. We're the biggest fucking state to count.
You search has Nevada, and the first thing is, has Nevada been called yet? Everyone's wondering, nope. Oh, yes, it has. Nope. Nope, it hasn't. It hasn't officially, but, like, people are calling it.
Are they still counting? How does that work? I don't even know how that works.
I think they're still counting. I do not know.
Okay. Well, any hoosicles.
But okay. That was so funny. Literally, everyone just, like, for days, we're just all sitting there waiting for Nevada, and then Nevada never gets it. And then all of a sudden, everything else is swishing. We're like, okay, what, Nevada? Hello, y'all were, like, at 87% for, like, 3 days. What's going on? Very interesting. Okay.
Yes, yeah. But, I mean, hey, listen, like, spirits lifted, a lot less stress.
We're still
I wish I was
same
here.
Shit we're in, though, you know?
I know. I wish I stayed.
I still have my guards up. You know, you don't know what the fuck they're gonna pull. You know what I mean? You saw the shit they pulled on Al Gore, and then suddenly Bush became president. Al Gore was president-elect for like 5 days.
What? I don't know history.
You don't know history?
I don't know anything. Mac, I can't name 5 U.S. presidents.
Al Gore was declared president of the United States between Bush and Al Gore in like 2001. He won in Florida by like 573 votes. So the Bush administration literally like sued Florida and recounted Florida. So they got a lot of votes like booted out. And so Florida flipped by like the lawsuits and all that stuff to Bush. And then Bush became the president-elect like literally like a few weeks later.
Wait, Bush like the junior or senior?
Junior.
Oh.
Al Gore versus Bush, 2001 election. Yeah.
Wow.
It was a shit show there, but that was a super close race. Like Florida literally was the deciding state, and Al Gore won by 500 votes. So you can't really compare that to this race because it's much different.
Has it ever been like? Have we ever, you think, had an election that was like this emotionally driven?
Probably. I don't know. I'm not.
Have we? I don't know if
I'm only 24.
I've never heard. Like, I feel like this is gonna be heard. Like, we're gonna hear about this election for a very, 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 very
long time. I mean, there's probably been other emotionally driven elections, like during all these wars that happened. But
oh yeah, I forgot about wars.
you forgot that.
I forgot wars.
The world has been in a bunch of turmoil. This ain't new.
I do wish I was here, though. I wish I was here for everything going on in West Hollywood. Everybody was, like, having a great time. They said the mood was, like, just amazing. Even in New York, they said New York was insanity. Like, all the major cities. Everywhere. Maybe not Florida, but I don't know what's going on in Florida.
There was fireworks in London, and Paris was bringing their church bells.
Yeah, so you see how the world was like, thank the fucking God.
That is insane. You know what I mean? That's why I'm scared. Like, I'm scared what happens. Like, imagine these lawsuits actually, like, every article is saying it's not really going to happen. Like, it's like Joe Biden. Like, they got to quit. This is going to be a waste of time. Apparently, his legal team is now, like, backing off around him. But imagine in a world where, like, these lawsuits do take, and then suddenly Trump is still the president of the United States. That will cause so much chaos not even in this country, around the world. People are going to get so pissed off that fucking happened. America's going to look like a fucking freak show afterwards.
You are a worry about things that are not going to happen.
That's called having anxiety.
I know, but you don't put it out in the world.
I'm just saying, like, imagine. That's just, like, it's not going to, like, I'm going to say right now, that's not going to happen. Everyone's saying it's not going to happen. Like, Joe Biden won by so many different states. Like, it's going to be very hard to chase those fucking lawsuits at this point. So now they're trying to say it's like, oh, it's cheating. Oh, they cheated. Oh, calling out these random reasons why they cheated. And, like, all the reasons are getting rebutted, being like, no, that's literally legal. What do you mean? Like, they were like, oh, they found a bunch of ballots that just had Joe Biden filled out and nothing else. And people are replying, that's literally legal. What do you mean? People do that. And there's been a lot of ballots that were doing the same for Donald Trump. What do you mean?
Exactly. No, but that's my thing. On both sides, though, it's a tantrum. It's like a child throwing a tantrum. I can't speak. I can't fucking speak. Oh, weird. Hold on.
I'm sitting here like, has this always been like this when it comes to politics, and we're just now seeing it because we're now adults, or is this
adults?
New?
Who's an adult? Look at me, Mac. I'm in a kangaroo onesie. I can't speak sentences. I don't deal well with this. After the election and the weekend I had, I don't know what's going on. I can't form thoughts.
Should we talk about your weekend now? I'm sorry, I've been talking a lot.
No, you can. Listen, politics I know sets you off. I know you have a lot to say because you're educated.
Educated? No, I just find the world weird. I like to talk about the world, not dick.
Well, you know about the world. I shut myself off from the world. I sit in here. I
gotta know
cartoons.
About the world, Mike. I'm not trying to get killed in these streets. Do you see me?
Yeah, well, you're right. I do
walk
have
into
a privilege.
The wrong area. I'm going to get shot, Mike.
Well, I mean, yeah. Okay. Well, me and my privilege stay locked inside. Okay, how's that? I don't want to deal with it. I don't have the mental stability. I'm tired. I'm exhausted.
That's interesting.
I'm underappreciated.
That's interesting. I mean, we're not getting that political. We're just talking about the entire election. That was interesting. First of all, it lasted so long.
Oh, God.
I really hope that it never lasts that long ever again. Like, I'm okay with like 2 days, but an entire week, bitch. An entire week of all of us just sitting at home, staring at our TV screen, like waiting for that 1 hour. We're just gonna burn, and it happens Saturday morning.
Twitter. I'm just refreshing Twitter, and I love how funny everyone is. Like, I feel like when the Republicans won, there weren't any like funny gifs or memes, but when like Joe Biden won recently, and everybody like the gays are funny. Like, we made memes. We're on Twitter like posting Nene leaks like Batwig.
It's the like, gays and it's Gen Z.
Yeah, like we were fun.
Gifs and weird ass picture compilations.
Yeah,
Fan
like
cams.
We were funny. We did all funny things. Like when they won, it was just bullying. When we do it, it's shade. That's the difference. That is the difference.
It's classy bullying.
It's educated bullying. That's what it is.
Educated bullying. Exactly. Exactly. I was going to say something, but I totally forgot.
You are very lucky you didn't come on this weekend because you would have been very
Bored?
upset.
Upset.
No, not bored.
Just upset.
You would have been so stressed out because I know you don't. You would not have been able to handle this because no one was. Okay. So I planned this, as we talked about, this trip in Big Bear, right? Mm-hmm. The day before, I find out that it's going to snow. So in my head, I think, oh yeah, it's going to flurry. Like, woo. Not realizing we're going into a mountain.
Yeah, it was like mountain snow. It ain't no cute little walk in the park, bitch.
Yes. So
like
I rented a rental car. I rented an 8-seat rental car to fit everyone's bags and everything. Mm-hmm. We're driving up to the mountain. Mac, I'm not even kidding you. It looked like a scene of Lord of the Rings. Like, it was super sunny, and then over this mountain, we couldn't even, half the mountain was engulfed in just a dark cloud. Like a black cloud coming towards us. And my friend Jenna, who's driving the car, is like, are we going up that? And I'm like, bitch, I guess so. Where are we going to go?
Party!
Yeah, because of course, the house I rented, thinking like we gonna be bougie, I got the house at the tippy top of the mountain, like not just in the town of like Big Bear, like Arrowhead, like the top of the peak with the best view, like because I thought that would be cute. Okay, we start driving this bitch. Okay, it's getting dark. Okay, we can't see. We're driving a mountain, can't see the edge next to us, but we know it's a long way down. Starts to rain. Okay. Starts to snow. Okay. Then we start sliding. Snow turns to ice. We are now in a foot, not of snow, a foot of just slush and ice.
Oh,
Mac, we started to because we didn't have chain. We didn't have anything because at that point it had so fast they didn't require it. So I call everybody else that started because there's 4 other cars driving up. I'm like, everybody get chains. You all need chains. Because we don't have chains. So we're driving up this bitch. Thank God we have 4-wheel drive. We start sliding everywhere. Everywhere.
Oh, no.
We are going all around this mountain. Everybody's screaming.
I would have started crying.
Mac,
I would have started cry laughing.
Yes.
I'm like, well, might as well go out like this.
Oh yeah, you think it ends there? Bitch. So as you know, now we're 3 minutes from the house. Thank God. We go down, we slide all the way down. And then we are like, where do we have to go? And we look up, we have to go up a steep, straight up hill.
Oh no.
That we can't even see. There's no even tracks. So we're like, well, fuck it. We can't. It's a 3-minute drive, which translates to a 20-minute walk in a blizzard. We have all these girls' bags. Because, of course, they bring 2 giant suitcases each for 2 nights.
Oh
like, what the? I have a backpack. So we're like, fuck it. We got to try. We try to go up this. We get, like, immobilized stuck. Like, can't go forward, can't go back. And there's a drop of a cliff on both sides. We can't slide. If we slide, me and this rental car is going over the edge.
Oh no.
So we're all screaming. We can't get out. And now there's people stuck behind us, and there's also people stuck all around us. Everybody's freaking out. We call AAA. They literally just say, can't help you. So
y'all in the mountains during a storm? No, AAA ain't gonna come out.
They were like, we can't. We call the police.
If the wind is slightly strong, AAA is not gonna go out there.
Oh,
AAA weak as hell. AAA don't help you unless it's sunny and nice.
Exactly. So we call the police, and the police are like, yeah, no problem, but there's like such a large amount of calls trying to like help in that area. It's gonna be 4 hours.
Oh no.
Until we can get to you.
Oh no.
So we're all freaking out. I'm in the back of the car. I open up a bottle of vodka. I say, you know what? If they're gonna get us on an open container,
bitch.
I'm just back here.
Stick those bottles
it's getting cold.
in the snow. Let them freeze for a second.
Yeah,
grab some snow.
It's getting cold. It's getting cold in this bitch. I'm vlogging the whole thing because I'm thinking in my head like I was gonna make a fun vlog of like my nice weekend. Getting to why I can't post it, but regardless. Now we're stuck, right? Thank God some AAA car goes driving by and goes, how far do you guys have to go? We're like literally 3 minutes up. They put a chain on our car. One of them gets in our car. This is like a professional snowman driver. Like he's sliding left and right. The girls are screaming bloody murder in the back because we don't think we're going to die. They have a chain on the front of the car with their snowmobile pulling us up the mountain. I don't know what. I'm like, this rental car is going to get destroyed. Like,
yep.
I'm fucked. So I don't know, by some miracle of God, they get us to the top of the house, right? So I'm like, get me the fuck out of this car. I get in there. I'm so happy. We have to pay like $500 because that's how much it cost.
For AAA? Oh, did you not have a membership?
They had to tow us to the top of the mountain.
Mm-hmm. Did you not have a membership? Is that why?
No, it's not AAA didn't come. The cops sent police
the cops.
people out.
I thought you said AAA came.
No, it was like a AAA car, but it wasn't our AAA.
And
so they just towed us.
$500?
$500 because it was a huge SUV.
Jesus Christ.
So then we finally get up there, and now I'm like, oh, fuck. Because I'm not just worried about myself. There's 4 other people driving up. Mm-hmm. And, of course, every single one of them got stuck. Every single one. Every single one of them got stuck.
Oh,
now they're all calling me. They're all calling me. Everybody's furious at me. Like, I caused the weather.
How dare you?
Like,
How dare you do this to us?
And they
rented
go,
the Airbnb. So it's
exactly.
your fault.
I planned the whole thing, but I control the weather. Like, I'm not going through the same thing you're all going through. Do you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So, and they all have the same idea to call me and say, "Can you come help?" The fuck am I gonna do?
Oh yeah, I'm just gonna bring my little magic, bring my strong arms and lift you over here.
Yeah. Well, they said, "Can you take your car and come pick us up?" I'm like, "No, bitch, we got stuck too. I'm not moving this car. You out your fucking mind?" So I told them, listen, call the cops or walk. Or I gave them the tow number of the guy who told us, so they had to call and they had to get towed up too.
Oh,
so
no.
We got everybody there after hours and hours and hours. Everybody's in a bad mood, but we're like, fuck it, we're going to drink now and just have a good time. We have a good time, but we drink so much that there were 4 separate fights going on at the end of the night. It was like those fights that, we had
that
such an amazing.
That should have been Lohan Beach Club.
You think because it was all reality TV people, so everybody's confrontational. It was worse than any show I've ever been a part of. There was laughing, crying, fucking, and fights. It was literally worse. It was the craziest show I've ever been a part of. That wasn't even a show.
Right.
I filmed the whole thing, but all I have recorded is fights. Like I literally. Hold on.
Don't show it. I don't want to. No, I don't want to see it. I don't want to see any fight.
I'm not. You're not gonna see it. Hold the fuck on. When I say
don't play it on
fights,
podcast.
when I say fights, I want you to hear the level that I was screaming at somebody at the end of the night. Because you better believe, bitch, I'm a professional vlogger now. I'm fighting with somebody, dead ass recording myself.
Oh my gosh, Mike.
like a monster. Hold on.
Holding.
Because you're seen as hot. I'm seen as a fucking liar. So.
What?
I don't know. I just wanted
You're seen as hot.
I'm seen as a fucking liar. No, because.
Put that on a shirt.
Yeah. You're seen as hot.
From my friends. From my family. From strangers. From people all over the world. And everybody wants to know.
I don't know. Just drunk Mike screaming. I can't talk about what we were talking about. It was so intense. I was just screaming. It was me, Kyle, and Billy. Like I ever fight with them ever. And we woke up in the 5 seconds later we were hugging. Like, okay, over it.
Jesus Christ. I hate that.
And then the girls were getting into fights, and everybody was getting into fights, and everybody woke up in the morning, didn't even know what they were fighting the fuck about. Like, that's what it was. And then, it's not that done. We wake up in the morning, and we get an alert that there's going to be a second blizzard. And on top of the second blizzard, the Airbnb calls.
Let's go.
The Airbnb calls and goes, yeah, we think you're going to lose power. Do you think you're going to need a generator? Do you? Yeah?
No, we're just going to sit here by candlelight and freeze to death.
Exactly. We might need that. And I was pissed. And then people were just like, okay, yeah, we're not staying a second night. Like, we got to try to get down this mountain if we can get down now. Mm-hmm. Which I understood, but I'm like, okay, at the same time, y'all paying me for 2 nights. Like, I'm not going to get fucked. Because everybody was just like so... Like, no one gave a shit that all of it was going to fall on top of me. And they were just trying to jump ship. There were people going, oh, yeah, we're going to go get food. And they tried to say that with going with their bags. Like, they were just going to go get food and leave. And I was offended. I was like, okay, I planned this whole trip. If you guys all want to leave early, that's fine. If you don't want to be here, we don't have to fucking be here. But like, you're all going to still pay what you committed to. And you're going to help me clean and get this place ready. You're not just going to leave and leave me here to handle. I felt very mad.
So you had a weekend.
I had a weekend. I was just driving down this mountain quiet as fuck. I was just pissed. I was pissed because like I really tried to plan a really nice weekend. And just everything that could have went wrong. It was a fun night, but just like everything that could have went wrong. I didn't like that there were fights happened. I didn't like that people didn't seem to have a good time or want to stay. I'm just so mentally checked out. I've been in this onesie since Big Bear. And I don't know.
Maybe you're done. Maybe it's time Mike just becomes a homebody.
I think I'm done. I think. Well, one thing I can promise you is I'm never planning a trip again because also. So I thought it would be a great idea to rent a place with an indoor hot tub because the indoor hot tub. I was like, it's going to be 8 degrees outside. We wanted to have an indoor hot tub so we could all use it.
8 degrees.
8.
Mike,
degrees.
I would have been in hell in that entire situation, even just by the weather alone. I would have had such a fucking migraine off of 8 fucking degrees. And then all y'all screaming and fighting and then being drunk and shit. I would have just left. I would have found my way out. I would have tweeted something and like, anybody like live around here? Can I like stay at your house? And just walked out the door and not even tell y'all I was gone. I would have just been gone.
It was. Well, you know what also flabbergasted me? Like it was like you know what triggered me? I think they said something stupid about because like I think I was mad at Jules for going to sleep, and then they said something like, "Mike, why do you even care? Like you would ever be with a girl anyway?" And of course.
Oop.
You know, one thing you're not going to say to me is that. So I got triggered and took it like out of context and started screaming. And the response was, "Oh, we didn't know that like questioning your bisexuality upset you." What? What? That was my only fight on the show that we met at. Like, there was there's 9 videos on my channel.
They didn't watch that show.
They were on that show, man.
They didn't watch it though, bitch. They didn't watch it.
There's 9 videos on my channel. It's like the only thing I rant about. It's the only thing I get pissed about. What do you mean? What do you mean? Oh my God. It was, you know what? We got down the mountain. I returned the car and now I'm home. I'm out the hot tub. I'm sorry.
The hot tub.
So there's a hot tub, and I don't know who designed this, but next to the hot tub was a giant glass-cased fireplace.
Oh, no. What'd you do?
So we had the fireplace on because it was, cold, and the power was going out. And all of a sudden, like, we're filling up the hot tub, and one of the jets, like, shoots the glass, and it was cold water on hot glass, so it exploded.
The glass exploded?
The fireplace, exploded. Mac.
Mike! So you had to pay for that then, right? Oh.
How am I gonna? So I have to text the Airbnb owner and say, "Hi, the water squirted the glass water fireplace and it exploded. I don't know what to do." Like he's probably like, "You're a drunk idiot," and someone fell into it and crashed it. I'm like, "No, it's literally the water squirted it and it exploded. I don't know what happened. I don't know what's going on." So now on top of it, I have to pay for that. I have to pay to fix that. And the next morning, people were like, I was like, "Okay, yeah, can everybody Venmo me for the house?" And they were like, "Oh, what do you mean? This is the first time you're mentioning a Venmo." What? What? They were like, "Yeah, you said you got a house. We just assumed that it was paid for." What? Who assumes that? I told you how much it was. I gave you a price amount. So at the end of the day, I now have had to cover half of the house all on my own. I have to pay for this fireplace. I fully fed and got liquor and everything for everybody. I am so upset. I'm out so much money. I'm so stressed out. And now I
feel like this is not the first time this happened to you with this group of people. Why are you still with these group of people?
No, it's not that. It wasn't any of the guys that did that. It's just like there was, I guess, I don't know, some kind of miscommunication with something. And I just like, I'm the kind of person where like, you know what? When it's stuff about money, I get annoyed. I don't like feeling like I was taken advantage of. Because at the end of the day, people know that I'll just pay it to not have to deal with it. Do you know what I mean? Like I was like, I'll just I'd rather just pay for it to not argue. Mm-hmm. And I think people know that, and I don't like when people are just like, oh, this will all fall on Mike, and they're fine with that. Do you know what I mean? After I went out of my way to plan a nice weekend. Yeah, when I went out of my way to plan this whole weekend, and then everybody's unappreciative, everybody's fine with me paying for it and dealing with it and cleaning with it, and no one gives a shit about me when I'm doing nothing but giving a shit about everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So.
And you're hot, and I'm always the liar.
It's a 25-minute video. It's a 25-minute video of me screaming. Oh, and why did I record it? And I was the only one. Everybody was recording it. Everybody was recording each other fighting because I told everybody we're gonna film it and make a fucking vlog. But all I have is videos of everybody fighting, and I can't post that because everybody's gonna think you guys aren't friends. What am I gonna make a compilation of us fighting? It's gonna be nice.
Send it to TMZ. Get back in the rotation.
I know, and poor Gabby. Gabby from the show is still here. Gabby from the show is staying at my house until I think Friday because she got back and something was going on with her school. So she's like, "I'm trapped here. Can I stay till Friday?" I said, "Of course. I would love to have you here." But like, everybody's stressing. Like, yeah, she's teaching. She's a teacher. Ooh. She's a biology teacher. Ooh. I saw her yelling at her students. I was like, "You go off, Miss Andrews. You tell them, sis." But no, needless to say, it was a very stressful weekend. I'm going to be in my house for at least 2 weeks in this onesie. I hope people watch the video. I don't know if people watch our visuals during Quarentina, you're going to see like just the rawest form of Mike.
That's great. What a great advertisement. If you want to see the rawest form of Mike, if you want to see Mike raw. Ooh, watch us on youtube.com/MessyPod. Get that raw.
That's the
Mike.
title. That's the title. Mac and Mike take it raw.
Take it raw. I'm writing that down.
Write it down. Write that shit down. But okay, now that I went on a full rant, how are you? How are you? I want to hang out with you. You and I never deal with that shit. You know what the thing is? I never get in fights with my friends. That's why I don't like when it happens. I don't like to fight. I'm good at fighting. As you can tell, I have no problem getting loud. I don't really make my
family and my friends. Such a good fighter.
My point was I don't like when I get picked on about that stuff. I think when I was told like, oh, we didn't know that offended you, I'm like, how do you not know? I get it from everybody 24/7. I don't want to deal with it from family and friends. That's what I was saying there, and that's valid. That's a good point. I want to be left alone. What are you looking at? Pay attention.
Sorry, I just found like a stain on my little poofy poof that this laptop's on. I'm good. I don't have any problematic weekend. I did nothing.
Should we do segments?
Yes, let's. Oh yeah, fuck yeah. Why don't
let's end on segments.
Well, how long have we been doing this for? Like 33 minutes. I totally forgot we haven't done our segments yet. Okay, I'll do mine. Mine is pretty.
Okay, cool. Let's do segment. Do you want me to sing it?
You sing. You sing my segment.
Okay.
Intro,
3, 2, 1. Gay agenda with black.
Wow. What? Hello? Excuse me.
The remix.
Remix? Well, welcome to Gay Agenda with Black. I am Black. Well, this Gay Agenda, it's election-based again. Nevada just became the first state to protect gay marriage in their state constitution. And
Go
they voted
up,
that
Nevada.
in this past election. So congrats, Nevada, on that. Thank you very much from the gays to you.
Oh, I have a question. I have a gay question.
Yeah,
it's about gay movie. Have you ever seen Moonlight?
Moonlight, yes. I've seen it.
Okay.
Only seen
I have
once,
questions.
Though.
Okay, I have questions. Because me and Gabby watched Moonlight last night. Mm-hmm. Granted, I was stoned out of my mind. Because every time something
you can't watch an A24 film stoned. I've
that's
learned
why
that too. You cannot watch an A24 film high. You'll be very like, wait, what?
because it wasn't a lot of gay. It wasn't like abruptly gay. It was very well done. But every time something happened, I would just go gay. And then we were watching it, and then I don't understand the ending because it ended, and I thought the movie was halfway done.
Same. When I watched it too, it ended very abruptly. Because he's not dead. He's not alive. It's I don't know. It was an artistic. It's A24. It was an artistic ending.
What? But what did it mean? What did it mean? Okay, we can't talk about. I don't even know why I brought that up. Like we can give away the ending of a movie.
Because the entire. It's been. If they haven't seen Moonlight, you're not going to see it. It's been a few years. But basically, the entire movie is him repressing his sexuality. And so that moment was like a moment of him, you know what I mean? Like, even though it was so small and so subtle, it was a moment, and that's all that mattered. You know what I mean? Because, like, you've seen his entire come-up is him basically having to push back his entire sexuality. And so even when he's an adult, he's, like, completely, like, not even
Well, there was, like, so much sexual tension. Me and Gabby were, like, chanting fuck. We're like, fuck, fuck, fuck. And then we didn't get to see them fuck. It was like watching a pimple popping video, but didn't get to see the pimple pop.
That's the point. Yeah, that's how it feels being gay and in the closet. There you go, art.
Deep. I liked it. I liked the movie. I was just like, wait, what happens next? I don't know. That's my only critique. Okay.
Yeah, the entire movie is like one big foreplay with like no happy ending.
Oh my God. Oh, is this from the Pisces? Oh yeah, I pissed off a Pisces.
You pissed off a Pisces? What do you mean?
I pissed off a Pisces that listens to our podcast, and they sent us an email titled, "I will fight you, Mike."
Why'd you piss off a Pisces?
From my friends, from my family,
Why'd you piss off a Pisces? Wait, what'd you do?
Because I said that they were pussies. Because they are.
Pisces are.
I said it again.
I do not remember that.
They were talking about the one where we did astrology to see if we were destined to have sex.
Oh my God, that was so long ago.
It's a throwback.
Are we destined to have sex? I don't even remember.
I don't know. Well, okay. I'm not going to say their name because I don't want to call them out. And I don't mean any disrespect from this. I just think it was really funny. Because titling something, "I will fight you, Mike," I'm going to read it. I'm going to totally read it. I'm so confrontational.
Now we're going to get like 50 emails of "I will fight you, Mike," so people can get read.
They said, first off, I would just like to say I absolutely love your podcast, but I listened to the episode reading the stars to see if we should have sex. And Mike, I will physically fight you if you say that Pisces are pussies ever again. Okay. Sincerely, a very angry Pisces. Like, this is what people send us in our emails. Like, we want business deals and stuff like that, and we're getting pissed off Pisces.
Pissed off Pisces. Or random people being like, "I just want to email you to say that Mike is so hot. Love you, Mac." We got one of those before.
They sent a follow-up email that says, "Also, you should make a podcast about dragons."
Dragons?
Well, I love dragons.
Let's talk about dragons. Dragons. We love all kind of dragons. Nikita.
Did you know Nikita Dragon is getting a Snapchat reality dating show?
Really? I know she's like verified on Snapchat. Her Snapchat thing is like huge, I believe. Reality dating show?
And I know people that are going on it I think
I heard about this.
Yeah, I know people that are going on the show, and it sounds very fake because I know these people are not actually interested.
Yeah, because I heard about this because I remember I got an email from my manager, and he was asking me if I knew anyone that wanted to be on the show, and I was like, okay, what's happening? But they didn't reveal it was Nikita. They just revealed that it was like some like dating show, and they were looking for like influencers and type of like social media people for it, and I was like, what's happening? I don't want to. Social media people aren't going to date each other. It's like, what kind of show are you guys trying to make?
It's insanity. I don't know. I read it and I'm like, oh, this isn't real. This is very not so real. You should be on that show.
If it's not real,
you need your own dating show. You need your own dating show.
I want to know why you would show.
What's a reason that you would just get rid of people instantly? I want to know what would be like deal breakers for you where you would eliminate people for a dating show.
The first episode when they walk in, the way they shake my hand. Or if they shake my hand, they're automatically eliminated. It's like, hug.
Yeah, you fucking touched me.
It's like, you shook
without
my
consent.
hand? What the fuck? What is this, a business deal? You're eliminated.
Yes, I mean, yes. I want you to go. I want there to be a reboot of the next bus, and I want it to be with you. That's what
Someone
I want.
comes up to me smelling like cologne from Abercrombie and Fitch. You're eliminated. Take your $30 cologne out of my
Okay, wow, damn, fuck.
Here we only wear Paco Rabanne, $85. Thank you.
Fuck. Okay, so for hookup time, I like the idea where I read you some options and you pick the one that is the most enticing.
Okay.
How's that?
Yeah, sure. Give it to me, baby.
Here, I'll give you 3 options. One says, cleaning out, all caps, literally saved my life. Ooh, ooh.
Ooh, ooh.
Crippling nosebleeds and back knee.
Okay.
And Marine and a teacher. Marine and a teacher. Marine. Marine and a teacher.
Oh, so like
Or no, that's it.
okay. Marine and a teacher.
Marine and
I
teacher,
like
crippling
cleaning
nosebleeds and
out.
back knee, or cleaning out literally saved my life.
Crippy nose and back knee and cleaning out literally saved my life sound interesting. I'm between those two.
Let's do cleaning out literally saved my life, and it sucks. I'll switch to back knee.
Okay, let's do it. Should I do the
I
intro?
don't know.
Ready? It's hookup time with Mike. Ooh, yeah. Wait, no. It's hookup time with a bitch. Ooh, yeah.
That's racist. That's so. Mine was funny. Oh God! I tweeted out something just to be safe because one day I will get canceled, and so it doesn't fall back on anybody else. I tweeted out something and I want to pin it to my profile that says, "Just so everybody knows, I never claimed to be a good person," and I want to go on record saying that. So when y'all try to,
Make that your bio, just so anyone knows.
yeah, so when y'all try to call me out for something that I said that was bad or stupid, I'm just gonna be like, and I told y'all I was fucked up. I meant no disrespect. I promise. But like,
I mean,
I don't know.
I think that's how you don't get canceled, though. The people that are getting canceled are the people that have been trying to act like they're good people and then getting caught doing some racist shit. Because you see all those problematic people that know they're problematic, they're still trucking. They don't give a shit. Trisha Paytas is like out here like, bitch. You know what I mean?
Oh,
well, that's because she
actually,
knows and she acknowledges that.
Do you
It's
follow her
different.
Twitter?
No, I
Do you
don't.
see she posts like I saved it to my phone. She tweeted a video of underneath her while she's squirting into the camera. And
I saw memes about that. I did not know she really did that. People were like, "No one, Trisha Paytas. Let me show you this pussy squirting." There's like videos of people like, "Oh, we're just gonna all squirt together" or some shit.
check your phone. Check your phone.
No.
Check your phone.
No.
Check your phone.
No.
Check
I don't
your
want to
phone.
see
Yes.
a pussy squirting
Mac,
on this fine Tuesday
Mac, check
afternoon.
I'm not reading this until you check your phone.
No, Mike.
Yes.
Mike, I'm scared. Mike, I don't want to look.
Mac,
Oh,
Mac, come
no. Oh, wow. That is interesting. Oh, Jesus Christ. Isn't like
I love you,
Isn't squirting just like
Jesus.
peeing? Isn't that? I
It
don't
is.
know.
I learned yesterday because me and Gabby were actually talking about squirting. I learned because she's like a doctor. She knows things.
Mm-hmm.
It is a mixture of vaginal fluid and a little bit of urine.
Okay.
So
Interesting.
yeah, we had her on the other podcast with the guys yesterday, and
Mm-hmm.
I read them that hookup time story because we were doing a sex episode. So I did the coffee and murder episode, and it was like you and me bantered. They just were silent. They were like, "What?"
What was the coffee and murder?
Where the guy? what do you mean
the
coffee
guy,
murder?
the dead guy. I forgot that's what it was
Yeah,
called.
our most iconic story ever.
Oh my God, it's like I can't get over the faces of everyone in that room because that was the time where we were just new to that like studio and all all these straight men around us being like, "What is this podcast?" I think we had a new guy even in the room too, and he was like, "What is this show?" They were like, "Welcome to Messy."
It was the best. Well, because I was reading them the story, and like when I talked about the faceless torso, everybody in the room was like, "What do you mean? You guys hook up? You guys meet with people without seeing their face?" And I was like,
yeah.
"Some people do." Yeah. They were like, "What?" They were like, "What? What do you talk? What do you mean?" And I was like, "Oh, yeah, gays are rotted. We suck." Anyway.
Okay, let's get to the. We've been like talking for like 10 minutes.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
What?
Cleaning out literally saved my life. The person who submitted it is what's the safe word?
Oh, okay.
Our good friend. I didn't even know.
Amp it up.
Amp it up. Amp it up. You guys, this is from our good friend Amp. We'll try. They have a podcast. We'll put maybe a link. We'll put a link in the description.
Cross collab. I don't know how you do this in the podcast world.
Okay, if they have one of us on their podcast, I'm going. You've done it. There's a sex
Just
podcast.
You? Honestly,
it's a sex
him.
podcast.
Go ahead.
I fit that.
Do it. Honestly, do it. Promote our podcast.
Hell yeah, I'll do that shit. Okay, so this is now this is fun. This is from a friend. I want to know how cleaning out literally saved his life. Anyway, okay. First off, does doing porn count as hooking up for hookup time with Mike? Yes.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. What do you
Hell
mean?
yeah.
So not only is it a hookup, it's an entrepreneurial.
People, honestly, we would love that. If there's any more like people that have done porn, sex workers out there that have like porn experience or some like horror stories you want to tell us, go ahead. Email us, messypod@gmail.com.
We'll have you on.
Read those. We will have you. Honestly, we love it so much. We'll have you on and be like, so how was that?
Yeah. When we're in a studio again, we've always talked about having a bunch of sex workers on the podcast. That's like a dream. Mm-hmm. I want a power bottom and a big dick top.
Get what's his name?
A
Boomer
love story.
Banks. Isn't that his name? Let's get Boomer Banks.
I can get Boomer Banks. I can get everybody. Okay. Hold on. I apologize. I gotta sneeze. I'm dying.
Bless
anyway.
You.
All right. I'm gonna hold my mic. Sorry, I have to look over here. I have to look at my second monitor.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Okay. Anyways, back in the day when I was a new porn star, it was my first time doing anything in the adult industry. Mm-hmm. The twinkiest of twinks that Hostess would even sponsor. Hostess, like the snacks.
What? Yeah, I think that's a joke. It's a joke.
Oh,
oh my god,
Twinks and Hostess, I get it. Oh my god, he's so funny. I get it. Puns. Look at him trying to be funny on my segment, taking over. I love that. The twinkiest twinks that Hostess would even sponsor. It was the experience of a lifetime and incredibly fun, and it was for a major studio. Ooh. For those that aren't familiar with how some studios work, they own timeshares or houses where they fly boys out for an entire week so the boys can all have sex and do scenes. That I do know. Mm-hmm. I've been in a few Sean Cody houses before, not to work but to play. You know what I'm saying? Anyway.
Oh my gosh, Mike.
The work. They own timeshares or houses. They would fly boys out for an entire week so the boys can all have sex and do scenes. So we were whisked off to Palm Springs and put into a furnished house that looked like it was straight out of the 70s. Ooh. Love it. Shag crusty
Isn't that like
rugs.
Every house in Palm Springs?
Yes. Shag crusty rugs, parentheses, definitely covered in cum. Love that. It was like gay summer camp, except we were being paid to have sex, and the woodworking classes were a lot more hands-on. Ooh, Am got jokes. Am got motherfucking jokes. I love it. He's doing my job for me. Fuck it up, Am.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. Anyways, being it was one of my first porns I'd ever shot, I was naive to how porn worked. So my summer camp experience included plenty of firsts. First of all, shooting porn takes a very long time. If you've ever had anal sex, it's hard enough to go for an hour. But the day of my first porn shoot, I found out it takes upwards of 6 or 7 hours of fucking
I
to
know
make
that
a full
because
scene.
I know that because I used to watch Davey Wavy all the time, and he had porn stars over, and they always talked about how like
You
shoots would
collabed
take,
with
like,
Davey Wavy.
Yeah, I collabed, yeah, and that was my first ever big YouTuber collab. But yeah, he used to have like
Ooh.
porn stars, and they used to talk about how like shoots would last like 8 hours sometimes. I'm like, Jesus, imagine being hard for 8 hours.
No.
No, thank you.
Imagine getting fucked for 8 hours. Imagine getting fucked for 8 hours.
Imagine getting fucked for 8 hours. No, thank you.
Oh my God!
You know
I have
what?
so much. I have so much respect. I have so much respect for sex workers.
Hey, kids! When you're beating off to Pornhub, know that these people spent like 8 hours making that one footage. Fucking Falcon, was it Falcon Studios? Whatever the fuck that is.
Falcon Studios, hell yeah.
Falcon Studios.
Men.com.
Tim
Blue.
fuck, Tim suck, Tim tails. There's a lot of
What?
Tims. There's a lot of Tims. I know there's a lot of Tims. Like a lot of Tim websites.
Well, Mac like goddamn
I don't know
Tim.
what Tim is, but I've seen Tim a lot.
Damn. Okay. The Imodium that needs. Anyway, but what normal cleaning out session doesn't prepare you for, especially when your guts are being impaled by 11 inches for 7 hours. Oh my God.
Ooh.
Is that your body digests your breakfast and lunch halfway through your shoot. So some brown water happened, nothing crazy, but a little bit of murky water/lube mix, and the director wanted to change the sheets and asked me to clean out again. Oh my God, that's so embarrassing.
What?
Oh my God. The director, basically there was like a little like brown water issue.
Mm-hmm.
And
We got
they
some muddy
had to
water.
stop because the director had to clean the sheets. We're halfway done. Here's my question about this. Because I just listened to Trixie and Katya's podcast, and they had a sex worker, I forgot his name, on there. And he was saying how they literally, like, they're starving because you can't eat the night before. Like, you can't eat that morning.
Mm-hmm.
It's like
Basically, don't eat
extreme
all day.
prepared.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's crazy. And, like, they can't eat or anything. They can only drink fluids or whatever. And you're starving. So they would say, like, during the full day, you don't eat until lunch. And they're literally starving. That's insane to me. Anyway, okay.
So, kids, when you're beating up, remember,
Friends,
those
my family. You see that's hot.
those
and I'm being a
models
liar.
are starving to death, bitch. When they're shoving that 12-incher up their asshole,
Oh,
that is
no.
8 hours, and they are craving some McDonald's.
Oh no. Okay, so I hop in the shower and with a douche tube and I hop in the shower and with a douche tube in my butt. The director starts to change the sheets and literally loses his shit and screams bloody murder.
Ooh.
Not bloody murder. Oh sis. Now the director was a huge muscle bear. So to hear a shrill scream from the other room, I was literally scared shitless. I ran into the room, still naked, to make sure the director and my co-stars are okay, and they're both on the other side of the room, as far from the bed as they can get. Looking back to the bed, I see this medium-sized, fuzzy, black, 8-legged creature slowly moving around where they were fucking.
Oh, wow. So there's just like a deadly-ass spider just chilling.
Oh my, it turns out right underneath where penetration was happening between the sheets was a fucking black widow. We were lucky to not have gotten bitten while fucking, but that was definitely one way to start porn, and to do this day, being a little messy probably saved my life. Oh,
Wow.
Okay, wait, we might have to retitle this podcast. Messy Bottoms Save Lives?
Messy bottom.
Possibly.
That's a
Write that
possible.
down.
That's a possible
Or combine them
title.
somehow.
Possible title.
Being a messy bottom saved my life. Being a mess. The last episode was titled Mike's Problem with Greedy Cum Pigs. We are really diving in. Oh my God.
That's why we're greedy cum pigs. Messy bottoms save lives. We're just gonna
Oh
list
my
it down.
God. I like how whenever we start filming these podcasts, we start off like trying to wake up, and then like halfway through, it really fucking kicks in. Like we're here.
That was insane. Well, thank you, Amp, for that story. I'm glad you're still alive today to tell us.
Yes. Oh my God. We gotta have like, I can't wait to where it's that we could have like him and them both on. You know what I'm saying? I
Him
love
and his
them.
daddy.
I love them. I wish they didn't live so far so we could all hang out more often.
I know, true. He was down here for something. I can't tell you.
Maybe it was
Secrets.
porn.
Shh.
Maybe it was fucking Maybe it was. I didn't know they had Black Widows in Palm Springs.
Black Widows are everywhere.
Don't tell me that.
Sis.
Don't tell me that.
Yes, they're in Los Angeles.
No.
I saw one. I remember I was putting on Jake's boots because I just wanted to try them on. And literally as I'm putting on, because they live on a farm, so there's like everything there.
Oh,
so
yeah.
Literally as I was trying them on, a big ass Black Widow was crawling towards my hand. And I screamed and threw the shoe against the wall and ran out the room. I killed the Black Widow. I killed the Black Widow because I threw it against the wall. It was like smashed on the floor.
Oh my God, Mac, I would die. I would die. I don't fuck with. I know.
The entire family was like, "Are you okay? What happened?" I was like, "That's a fucking big ass spider." Spiders are my worst nightmare. I literally was dying. I did not go back in that room for like the rest of the day. I was just like, "That's it."
We don't like bugs. You and I would die so fast
like
in any
bugs.
horror scene.
Yes, for sure. That would be hilarious.
We can't even handle bugs.
I wish there was some type of like horror simulator we can like be thrown into together.
I was having this conversation this weekend. Someone brought up the idea of like a zombie apocalypse, and I was like, I would end it. And they're like, "Oh, you would just like quit that easy?" I'm like, "Yeah, I don't want to live in that world.
Yes,
I
I
don't want to survive.
live in a world full of zombies. I would be like, okay,
I'm
bye.
out. I am
Like,
out.
pass me these pills.
I'm gonna
bitch.
swallow everything I have in my medicine cabinet and go down with the ship.
Go down.
I'm out. But that was Hook Up Time with Mike. Wow.
Time with Mike. Yummy, yummy. Anything else you want to say before we sign off to the world?
Leave me alone. Leave me alone for like the next week. I had a really rough weekend. I was drunk and I was upset. And I was sad.
Okay.
I don't
have
to fight.
those moments. It's okay. It's okay. When I got drunk angry once, I broke a door. And that was like the last time I ever got drunk angry.
I never get drunk angry. I'm usually like, I was just like, you know what it was? It was all the stress, and I was like, everything's fine. It was all the stress and dealing with everybody's problems, and on top of the election, and then add a lot of liquor into that situation, and then being invalidated, which everybody knows is my biggest trigger. I just like, it's like, let me poke this until it explodes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, I'm sorry.
5 minutes. Wow. What did we learn today, kids? Today we learned that if it's brown, you could...
Yes. Come on. You got this.
I had something clever, but I lost it.
Listen, how about this? There's always a silver lining.
There's always a silver lining. Yeah.
Let's leave it at that. And sometimes the lining is in your colon.
There's always a brown lining.
There's always a brown lining. Wow, we have so many titles this week. What the fuck? Oh my God. Anyway, I love you. I miss you. I hope we'll do something. We'll do something cute for your birthday. We'll figure something out. Maybe if we have to, we'll do like a Zoom thing. I just want to see you for your birthday.
See me turn 24. I look different.
I want to see it happen.
I'm joking.
But okay, well, where can people find you, Mac?
People can find me anywhere if you search Mac. This is MACDOSIT. Where can people find you, Mike?
People can find me anywhere if they search Mike MGTV. And be sure to follow us everywhere on social media at MessyPod.
MessyPod. Also, if you want to set up a hookup time or some porn stories of your past or some gay agendas or whatever the fuck, send it to messypod@gmail.com.
Wow. And you know what? This week, maybe you've been douched, but not fully douched because there's a spider in your bed, sis.
It's true. Yeah. There's a spider in your bed and you don't know it, so you got to douche again, okay?
Oh, God. Bye.
Bye.